I protect myself a lot in the ways that Virginia does in this environment. But learning how she kind of lets down her guard with Linda a little bit, learning how she starts to empathize with Maxine allows me to see people that I meet every day in a different lens, to understand that.
Hi, Amber.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Good, can't complain.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you. And everybody wants to know if Maxine will accomplish everything that she wants. You, as a friend, should know that.
I think they just gonna have to keep watching to figure that out. I think there's some interesting things that might happen that might, I can't say too much, but I think they should continue to watch.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You play Virginia in Palm Beach on the 1969.
Mm-hmm.
What attracted you to her, and what was like the best part of her that's why you took the project?
I think for me it was being a feminist at this time, with in this body, with this skin, being a Black woman in 1969, on the heels of the Civil Rights Movement. And the intersectionality of feminism and the patriarchy intrigued me because as an African-American woman, I personally struggle with seeing myself within the feminist movement today. So I know in 1969 how troublesome that might have been, especially being a fish out of water in Palm Beach, in a society where a lot of people don't look like me. I was very curious on what that story looked like for an African-American woman at that time. And it really drew me to the role.
Yeah, it's amazing. The whole series, it's fun and touching these topics, especially like the family, especially the Black woman. Mm-hmm. I think it's such an amazing series. And you've been working with Laura Dern. How was this collaboration with her and Kristen Wiig as well?
It was a masterclass. I say this all the time because it was simply watching legends go off. Like it felt so rich to me to be able to be in a room with these people and to learn from these people. I think for me, it was more about a learning experience than anything, just watching them work and what can I take and add to my own little mental Rolodex or my own little acting handbook. And every day it was exciting to come on set. Kristen Wiig is so funny in real life. She's naturally funny. So to be able to watch her work in person was... I fangirled a bit because I'm a huge fan of hers. So it was really cool to be able to see her do that live and in color.
That's amazing. It's something that you're going to take that's a unique experience and Yes. You're going to take for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Amazing. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yes. And what was like the biggest challenge like for you in those scenes, because I think you have like the outfits, like the costumes, you had the wig and everything mm-hmm. else that you been there. Like what was like the biggest challenge?
I think for me is trying to find the colors with Virginia, meaning the empathy or the ability to listen to things that may not align with her reality. Being in this environment was completely different than what she's used to. And I think learning to hear other experiences and hold space for them was a huge challenge for her. And I think I struggle with that in my own life. And I learned that from Virginia, that it's okay. And these two things can exist at the same time. There's a world where all of these things exist. We're actually living in it. And I think for Virginia at this time where our people are dealing with so much, it was a struggle to hold space.
Yeah, I agree. We see like Maxine that she's doing everything, sacrifice a lot of stuff to get what she wants. Mm-hmm. Do you think we should do that in our lives, sacrifice a lot to get what we want?
I think in anything that you try to do in life that may not look like the path that people have in their mind laid out for you is going to be a struggle. me choosing to be an actor from a very, very small town in Texas was considered, people looking at you like, you doing what? Okay, girl. Until you're sitting here and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I think the drive and the ambition is something that people can learn from Maxine. It just has to be in the right container. Because if you're chasing something that you're not aware of, sometimes it can be misdirected.
Yeah. And for us to wrap it up, what did you learn about yourself playing Virginia?
I learned that I have a lot more compassion in me than I think. Because I tend to put up walls and try to remain very, not hard, but I protect myself a lot in the ways that Virginia does in this environment. But learning how she kind of lets down her guard with Linda a little bit, learning how she starts to empathize with Maxine allows me to see people that I meet every day in a different lens, to understand that everybody has a story, everybody has their own experiences, and people are working from those places. And it's not, you can't take everything personally.
Yeah, amazing. Amber, it's a beautiful performance.
Thank you.
And I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to meet you and a lot of success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.